The stars outside the Starseeker stretched like silver threads across the endless darkness. Captain Mira Holt stood at the observation deck, her eyes scanning the view, though she already knew the vast emptiness beyond. Space had a quiet kind of beauty, peaceful, yet lonely. For years, humans had explored worlds, sending probes and small ships, mapping what had once been mysteries. But this mission was different. This time they were exploring a planet deep in an uncharted system, one that the maps only hinted at. "Mira, you need to see this," called Lieutenant Ryan, her young communications officer from the signal console. Mira stepped over. The screen showed a strange pattern, tiny bursts of energy repeating in a rhythm. "What is it?" Mira asked. "I'm not sure," Ryan said, fingers flying over the controls. "It looks like a signal. But it's not from any human source I've seen before. It's alive almost. It repeats like a call for help." Mira's curiosity sparked. Humans had discovered many signals from distant worlds, some natural, some artificial, but this one was different. It had emotion. "Where is it coming from?" she asked. Ryan checked the coordinates. "It's coming from the planet below, the one we were assigned to survey. The signal, it's weak, but it seems to be on the forested side of the planet. Dense trees, lots of mountains nearby." Mira leaned closer. The idea of landing on an uncharted planet always made her heart beat faster. The unknown was dangerous, yes, but there was something exciting about it. Something alive. "Prepare the landing team," she ordered. "We're going to check it out. And Ryan?" "Yes, Captain?" "Keep recording everything. I don't want a single detail missed." Ryan nodded and began working. The ship hummed as it adjusted its orbit. Outside, the planet glowed under the sun's light, green and brown with hints of sparkling rivers. It looked inviting but wild, like it had been untouched for centuries. By the time the Starseeker reached the atmosphere, Mira had assembled her team: Lieutenant Ryan, Engineer Taro, Medic Lila, and 2 security officers, Jonas and Petra. Each of them was ready for adventure, but none had seen anything like the planet below. The landing craft touched down softly in a small clearing near the edge of the forest. The trees were tall and strange, with leaves that shimmered under the sunlight. Birds, unlike anything on Earth, flew above, their calls echoing in the warm air. The team stepped out carefully, scanning with sensors for any signs of life. Then, faintly, Mira heard something unusual. It was soft, almost too quiet to notice. "Did you hear that?" she whispered. "It's coming from the trees," Ryan said, scanning the area. "It sounds like someone calling?" Mira frowned. "Keep calm. It's probably an animal. Or—" She stopped. The thought that came next made her stomach tighten. Or something else entirely. The sound grew louder, a soft, trembling voice, and then the words came clearly, though not in speech. The voice was in their minds, gentle but desperate. "Please, don't harm us. Mommy is dying." Everyone froze. Telepathic voices? That wasn't possible, at least not scientifically, and yet they all heard it. Mira signaled for silence. "Stay calm. Let's find it slowly." The voice repeated, now a little stronger. "Please, don't hurt us," Ryan whispered, almost breathless. "Captain, it's coming from over there." She pointed toward a thick cluster of trees. Mira nodded, motioning the team to move forward. As they walked, the forest seemed to close around them. Sunlight fell in golden patches, but shadows loomed between the trees. Every step made the soft voice clearer. The words were small and weak, like they were being spoken by someone very young. And then Mira saw them. 3 small creatures huddled together near a fallen log. They were no bigger than a human toddler, but covered in tiny, shimmering scales that shifted colors in the sunlight. Their eyes were wide, round and intelligent, glowing softly with a warm light. Small wings rested against their backs. The creatures trembled when they saw the humans. Two had golden scales, one pale blue. They looked fragile, scared, and yet somehow full of hope. "Don't be afraid," Mira said gently, holding her hands out in peace. "We won't hurt you." One of the creatures, golden, the smallest, crawled a little forward. A soft thought filled Mira's mind. "Mommy, she's very hurt. Please help." Mira's chest tightened. These were dragons, or at least something very much like them. Small dragons, baby dragons. She had read about myths on Earth but never imagined seeing real ones, and now here they were, begging for help. "We need to bring them with us," she said softly to her team. "Medic, be ready. They're injured, or at least scared." Lila stepped forward, holding out a gentle hand. "Hello, little ones. We're here to help. Can you tell us, where's your mommy?" The blue one spoke, again in soft telepathy. "Far, in the cave. She cannot move. The machine." Mira's mind raced. A machine? A living mother dragon and some kind of machine? This planet clearly had more mysteries than they had expected. "Okay," Mira said firmly. "We'll help her, but we need to move carefully. Jonas, Petra, keep watch. Ryan, help me track the cave. Lila, talk to them. They can guide us." The baby dragons nodded, or at least they thought the motion. Their glowing eyes seemed to shine with hope. The team moved through the forest, following the dragons. The terrain grew rougher, roots and rocks underfoot, shadows stretching between the trees. Mira felt the weight of responsibility settle on her shoulders. They weren't just exploring now, they were protectors. After nearly an hour of careful walking, the forest opened into a valley. There, half hidden by mist, was a giant cave mouth. Its walls sparkled faintly, with crystals embedded in the stone. From inside, faint smoke rose, carrying the scent of something warm and alive. The baby dragons hesitated at the edge. The golden one whispered to Mira, "She's inside. Please, hurry." Mira nodded, signaling the team to proceed. The cave was larger than she expected. The walls glowed faintly, reflecting the crystals. Strange hums echoed around them, as if the planet itself was alive. Then, deeper inside, they saw her. The mother dragon lay across a crystal floor. She was massive, larger than any creature on Earth, scales glinting with a deep emerald green. Her wings were folded, her breathing shallow. A strange metallic device clung to her side, glowing red, humming softly as if drawing energy. "Is that the machine?" Jonas whispered. The baby dragons rushed forward, pressing their small bodies against the mother. "Please, stop it! It hurts her!" Mira knelt beside them. She could feel the heat and energy coming off the mother. The creature was alive, but weak. The device looked old, alien, and dangerous, but they couldn't wait. They had to help. Lila immediately started examining the dragon from a safe distance, trying to understand the device. "Captain, it's draining her energy," she said softly. "We need to remove it carefully." Mira looked around. The cave was quiet except for the hum of the machine and the soft whimpers of the dragons. Every second counted. "Everyone stay calm," Mira said. "We're going to help her. Humanity always protects the weak. We do not turn away." The baby dragons pressed against her arm, trusting her completely. Mira felt a strange warmth in her chest. Somehow these creatures, so small, so fragile, had already made her feel responsible for their lives. She nodded to Lila. "Do what you can. We'll cover you." The medic nodded, moving carefully toward the device. It pulsed like a heartbeat, and Mira realized this was more than a machine. It was intelligent. They had to be careful. Outside the cave, The forest seemed to hold its breath. Inside, the mother dragon lay trusting humans she had never met, while her children pleaded silently for their lives. And the Star Seeker team, brave and human, prepared to face the unknown, because that was what they always did: protect the helpless, fight the impossible, and reach for the stars. The adventure had only just begun. The cave was quiet except for the soft hum of the strange device attached to the mother dragon. The baby dragons huddled close, their small bodies glowing faintly as they tried to comfort her. Captain Mira Holt knelt beside them, her mind racing. The humans had never encountered anything like this before. A living dragon, a strange alien machine, and baby creatures depending entirely on them. "We need to remove that device," Mira said firmly, "but carefully. One wrong move and it could hurt her even more." Medic Lila adjusted her portable scanner. The machine's energy readings pulsed like a heartbeat. "It's not just mechanical," she whispered. "It's alive in some way. It responds to energy, to life force. It's smart. Removing it is going to be very tricky." Engineer Taro stepped forward, inspecting the device. "I might be able to stabilize it long enough for Lila to work, but I'll need cover. This thing looks like it can react if we make sudden moves." Mira nodded. "Jonas, Petra, you take positions near the entrance. Make sure nothing else comes in. Rian, guide me. Let's plan carefully. We're not just humans here, we're protectors." The baby dragons chirped softly, almost like they understood every word. Their telepathic voices whispered, "Hurry, Mommy is very weak." The team worked quietly. Taro carefully attached a stabilizing field around the machine. The soft hum grew louder, as if the device sensed what they were doing. Mira could feel the tension in the air. Every second was precious. "Okay, Lila, now," Mira whispered. The medic moved carefully, her hands steady. She placed a protective barrier between the mother dragon and the machine, then began to disconnect its glowing tendrils from the dragon's scales. Each connection sizzled softly with energy. The mother dragon shivered, but did not resist, trusting the humans completely. The baby dragons squeaked in relief. "She's safe. Almost." Suddenly, the machine pulsed violently and a bright light shot out. Lila froze. Mira leaped forward, holding her down. "Steady! Don't panic!" The light faded, and the device went silent. Taro had done it. The stabilizing field held. Carefully, Lila removed the final tendril. The machine fell to the cave floor, inert for now, humming faintly as if alive but defeated. The mother dragon exhaled slowly, a sound like a soft wind through the cave. She lifted her massive head and looked at the humans, her emerald eyes shining with gratitude. The baby dragons chirped in joy, nuzzling her gently. "She's going to be okay," Lila said, wiping sweat from her brow. "Her energy is low, but she's alive. With rest and some nutrition, she can recover." Mira let out a deep breath. "Good. Now we need to make sure nothing like that machine comes back." The mother dragon moved slightly and telepathically spoke, a sound that filled the cave like a warm wind. "Thank you. Humans, you are brave. You saved my life, and theirs." The baby dragons glowed brighter, and one of them nudged Mira with its tiny snout. "Please, stay safe. The machine might return." Mira smiled gently. "We will, and we'll make sure you're safe too." The next few hours were spent setting up a safe shelter inside the cave. Taro and Rian worked together, building small energy barriers to protect the dragons from any external threat. Lila moved between the mother and baby dragons, using her medical skills to help them regain strength. Jonas and Petra kept watch at the cave entrance, scanning for movement. As night fell, the cave glowed softly from the crystals embedded in its walls. The baby dragons played lightly, chasing each other in circles, their scales sparkling in the dim light. Mira sat beside them, feeling a strange sense of peace. You know, Ryan said softly, I never thought I'd see dragons. And now, we're here, protecting them. Mira nodded. Humanity grows stronger when we protect those who cannot protect themselves. That's what makes us, us. Suddenly, the mother dragon moved closer. Her eyes, though tired, shone with intelligence. The machine. It is not alone, she warned. It was created long ago to hunt, but now it is broken, and it seeks energy. It will return, stronger. Mira frowned. Do you know how to stop it? The dragon hesitated. I do not know, but I can teach you about energy, about life, and about the power to protect. The baby dragons chirped excitedly. We can help. We will help. Humans are strong. Mira smiled. Somehow she believed them. Humans were strong, yes, but strength came in many forms. Courage, intelligence, kindness. And now, trust. The dragons had placed their trust in humans, and Mira knew she could not fail them. The following day, the team explored the cave further. They discovered tunnels lined with ancient crystals that seemed to hum with energy. The mother dragon explained telepathically that these crystals were part of a natural network, a way for life on the planet to communicate and share energy. This planet is alive, she said, and the machine, it disrupts the balance. It drains life, feeds on energy. You must protect it. Mira examined the crystals, running scans. They were beautiful, glowing with soft colors, but powerful. Energy flowed through them, connecting every part of the cave, the forest, and even the rivers outside. It was like a heartbeat, a lifeline. We can use this, Taro said. If we understand the energy patterns, maybe we can create defenses, even traps for the machine if it returns. The mother dragon nodded. Yes, you are clever. But remember, the machine learns. You must be careful. As they worked, the baby dragons played, following Mira and the team around the cave. They were curious, brave, and surprisingly intelligent for their size. One of them flew up to Mira's shoulder, glowing softly. You are kind? You are strong? Mira laughed softly, feeling warmth in her heart. And you are brave, little one. Together we can protect your mother and your world. Hours passed as they mapped the tunnels and studied the crystals. Suddenly, the cave trembled. Small rocks fell from the ceiling, and a distant hum grew louder. The mother dragon raised her head, her eyes wide with alarm. The machine, it is coming, she said. It has sensed life, sensed energy. It hunts. Mira signaled everyone to prepare. We need a plan. This cave is our advantage. Taro, Ryan, set up barriers along the tunnels. Jonas, Petra, stay ready to defend the entrance. Lila, keep the mother stable. And baby dragons, stay close. The baby dragons chirped in agreement. Their small bodies glowed brighter, and Mira realized they were not just observers. They were part of the defense. Night fell completely and the cave grew colder. Outside, the forest rustled with unseen movement. Mira could feel the tension in the air, a quiet warning. The machine was intelligent, relentless, and it would not stop until it had energy. Suddenly, a bright light flashed at the entrance. The team tensed, shadows moved, the machine had returned. Mira stepped forward. Hold your ground. Humanity does not give up. We protect life, no matter the cost. The mother dragon growled softly, a warning sound that echoed through the cave. The baby dragons hissed, small sparks of energy glowing from their scales. They were ready. And so, in the deep, glowing tunnels of the cave, humans and dragons prepared for a challenge unlike anything they had faced before. They were protectors, brave and strong, united by trust and courage. Mira looked at the mother dragon and whispered, We won't let it hurt you. Not today. Not ever. The baby dragons chirped in agreement. We believe in you. Humans are strong. The first part of the battle was about to begin, and the humans understood one thing clearly. On this planet, strength was not just in power or weapons. It was in courage, kindness, and unity. And humanity had all three. The cave trembled once more. Rocks fell from the ceiling, dust filled the air, and the hum of the ancient machine grew louder, echoing through the tunnels like a warning. Outside, the forest shook, but inside, the humans and dragons were ready. Captain Mira Holt stepped forward, her boots firm on the crystal-lined floor. "This is it," she whispered. "Stay calm, stay together. Humanity protects the weak, and we will not fail." The baby dragons chirped and flapped their tiny wings, glowing softly as if adding their own energy to the team's courage. They darted around the humans, small sparks of light bouncing off the walls. The mother dragon raised her head, her emerald eyes scanning the cave entrance, and let out a low, warning growl. The machine appeared first as a faint glow in the darkness, a pale, pulsing light moving closer. Then, slowly, it became clear. A large, ancient robot-like figure, made of metal and strange alloys, its surface etched with old runes. Parts of it were broken, wires hanging loosely, but its core glowed red like a beating heart. It sensed life. It sensed energy, and it wanted it. The baby dragons whimpered softly. "It's coming. It hunts. It is strong." Mira nodded. "We'll face it together. Remember, strategy is as strong as strength." Taro moved quickly, setting up energy barriers along the narrow paths of the cave, using the natural shape of the tunnels to their advantage. "We can slow it down, but we can't stop it forever," he warned. Ryan adjusted the scanners, tracking the machine's movements. "It's intelligent. It adapts to every obstacle. One wrong move and it could get past us." Mira held up her hand. "Then we make our move carefully. Jonas, Petra, cover the entrance. Lila, keep the mother stable, and everyone, watch your step." The machine moved closer, its heavy steps shaking the cave floor. Sparks flew from broken joints and the red core pulsed faster, as if the creature's mind was alive with purpose. Suddenly, the mother dragon roared, a deep, echoing sound that shook the crystals in the walls. "It hunts! It is dangerous! Protect life!" The baby dragons hissed, glowing brighter, small sparks of energy flying from their scales. They darted around the humans, their little bodies surprisingly agile, distracting the machine as it reached toward them. Mira's team split carefully along the tunnels. Jonas and Petra fired non-lethal energy pulses, aiming at weak joints and the glowing core, trying to slow it down without triggering a full reaction. The machine responded immediately, spinning its massive arm and releasing a wave of energy that sent sparks flying across the walls. "Steady!" Mira shouted. "Do not panic!" The baby dragons chirped and hissed, darting between the human's legs and around the machine, small bursts of light distracting it. One of them, the blue one, flew close to the core, letting out a strange, high-pitched sound. The machine shuddered, confused. Mira realized something important. "The core! That's its weak point!" she shouted. "We need to reach it!" Taro nodded. "I can create a diversion, but someone has to get close enough to strike manually." Mira's heart pounded, but she stepped forward. "I'll do it. Cover me." Jonas and Petra prepared to block any sudden attack. Lila whispered encouragement to the mother dragon and the baby dragons. The little ones chirped, as if telling Mira, "You can do it. Humans are strong." Mira moved quickly, using the tunnels as cover. Sparks flew from the machine as it swiped at barriers and walls, trying to reach her. Every step was calculated, every movement precise. The humans had trained for dangers in space, but nothing like this, a living machine, intelligent, relentless, hunting with a single purpose. The mother dragon moved slightly, her massive wings brushing against the walls, creating gusts of air that helped shield Mira. "Go! Protect life," she urged. Finally, Mira reached the weak point, an opening in the glowing red core exposed through damage in the machine's armor. She braced herself, remembering every lesson from her years of training. Then, with a deep breath, she drove a specially designed energy rod into the core. Sparks exploded, lighting the cave with blinding brightness. The machine convulsed, its steps faltering, wires snapping, red energy flickering violently. The baby dragons chirped excitedly, glowing brighter as if cheering her on. The mother dragon roared, shaking the cave walls. "You are brave! Humans are strong!" Mira held the rod steady as the machine convulsed one last time. Then, with a final pulse, it fell silent. The red glow in its core dimmed, and the machine collapsed onto the crystal floor, inert. The cave was quiet. Dust floated in the air. Mira dropped to her knees, breathing heavily. She looked at the mother dragon and her children. They were safe. The threat was gone. The mother dragon moved closer to Mira, lowering her massive head so their eyes met. "You have courage, beyond measure. You saved life today, and perhaps this world." The baby dragons chirped and nuzzled Mira gently. "You are strong. Humans protect us. Humans are kind." Taro, Ryan, Jonas, and Petra regrouped, their bodies tense but relieved. Lila wiped sweat from her brow. "She's stable," she said softly. "The mother dragon is healing. All of you. You did it." Mira smiled, though exhaustion weighed on her. "We did it together. That's what makes us strong. Humans protect those who cannot protect themselves, and today, we proved it." The mother dragon lowered herself gently onto the crystal floor, still recovering, but her eyes shone with warmth. "You have friends now. Not just humans, but dragons. Together, we will protect life, against any threat." The baby dragons chirped happily, circling around the humans. Their scales glowed like tiny suns, reflecting off the crystals in the cave. As the humans rested, the mother dragon telepathically explained more about the machine. It was created long ago by an ancient species, to guard life. Yes, but it became corrupted. Its programming turned to hunt. Alone, it is dangerous, but together, we can ensure it does not return. Mira listened carefully. "Then we'll stay here. We'll learn. We'll protect this world. Humanity has always faced dangers we didn't understand. And today, we showed courage and intelligence can overcome even the strongest threats." The baby dragons chirped in agreement, and one of them flew to Mira's shoulder. "You are brave. Humans are strong." Night fell over the cave, but for the first time, the humans and dragons felt safe. The crystals glowed softly, illuminating the cave with gentle light. Outside, the forest was calm again, the threat of the machine gone. For now. Mira looked around at her team. "This is just the beginning. We've faced danger, yes, but we've also made allies. Life, any life, is worth protecting, and humanity, we protect. That is our strength." The mother dragon lowered her massive wings, nestling near her babies. "Rest now. You have proven yourself. Tomorrow, we will plan for what comes next." The humans settled on the cave floor, tired but triumphant. The baby dragons curled up beside them, soft warmth glowing from their tiny bodies. Mira sat quietly, watching the stars through a small opening in the cave. Even here, on an uncharted planet, humanity's courage shone brightly. And for the first time, she understood something deeply. Strength was not just in weapons, not just in machines, not just in physical power. Strength was in courage, in kindness, in protecting the weak, and in facing impossible odds without giving up. The team had survived the machine. They had proven themselves to the dragons, and the adventure was far from over. Tomorrow, they would begin to learn the secrets of the crystals, the cave, and the planet itself. For now, though, They rested. Together. Humans and dragons, united in a fragile but growing bond, glowing under the crystal light, ready for whatever challenges lay ahead. The first battle had been won. The machine hunter was destroyed. And humanity had proven, once again, that courage and unity could face any threat, even one born from an ancient, intelligent machine. The baby dragons chirped softly, almost like a lullaby. Humans are strong. Humans protect. Humans are brave. Mira smiled, feeling warmth in her heart. Yes, she whispered. We protect life, and we always will. The first rays of light seeped into the cave through cracks in the ceiling, casting long streaks across the crystal floor. The humans and dragons had survived the night. The machine lay destroyed, its red core dark and lifeless, a reminder of the danger they had faced and overcome. The mother dragon stirred slightly, lifting her massive head. Her emerald eyes met Captain Mira Holt's, shining with gratitude. The baby dragons chirped happily around their mother, wings fluttering in excitement. You did it, Mira said softly, kneeling beside them. You're safe now. The machine can't hurt you anymore. The mother dragon lowered herself to the ground in a gentle nod. Thanks to you, humans. You risked yourselves to protect life, and you succeeded. You have courage beyond measure. The baby dragons nuzzled the humans, their soft scales warm against human hands. We will always remember you. Humans are strong. Humans are brave. Lila, still kneeling, examined the mother dragon carefully. She's going to be okay. Her energy is low, but she's recovering. The machine drained her power, yes, but it is gone now. With rest, she'll regain her strength fully. Mira smiled. Good. That's what we wanted, but now we need to understand this planet, these crystals, this cave, and the energy that flows through it. We need to learn so nothing like that machine can harm life here again. The mother dragon lifted her massive wing, pointing toward a tunnel deeper in the cave. There is much to learn. The crystals, they hold the memory of this world. They can teach you, if you are willing to listen. The baby dragons chirped excitedly. We can help too. Humans are strong. We are brave together. Mira laughed softly. Yes, together. That's how we survive, through trust, courage, and unity. The team spent the day exploring the deeper tunnels. The walls shimmered with the light of crystals embedded everywhere, their glow soft and soothing. Energy hummed through the walls like a heartbeat, connecting the entire cave system. The mother dragon explained, in her telepathic voice, that the crystals were part of a natural network linking life on the planet. Every plant, every river, every creature had a connection through the crystal network. This planet is alive, she said, and you, humans, have shown you can respect life. That is why I trust you. Ryan ran her hands along the glowing walls, scanning the energy patterns. It's incredible, she whispered. The energy flows everywhere. It's like the planet is conscious, like it feels everything that happens here. Taro adjusted the portable scanners. And if we understand it, we could help protect it. Not just the dragons, but everything living on this planet. The mother dragon's eyes gleamed. Yes, life here is fragile, but with courage, unity, and knowledge, it can thrive. As evening approached, the team returned to the main chamber of the cave. The mother dragon lay down again, letting her massive body rest, while the baby dragons curled up around her. Mira sat nearby, feeling a sense of calm. For the first time in a long while, there was no immediate danger. The humans had proven themselves, and the dragons trusted them. Tomorrow, we will plan for the future, Mira said softly. We'll figure out how to protect this planet together. The baby dragons chirped in agreement. We will help, humans and dragons, friends forever. The next day, the humans and dragons explored more of the forest outside the cave. Birds with iridescent feathers flew overhead, and small creatures scuttled through the underbrush. The energy network connected everything, and the humans realized how vital it was to preserve it. The mother dragon guided them carefully, teaching them about the balance of life. "This world is beautiful," Mira said, watching the sunlight filter through the trees, "and it is worth protecting. Life in all forms is worth protecting." The baby dragons played nearby, chasing each other around the trees, their scales glittering in the sunlight. Mira knelt down to watch them. "You are full of hope," she said softly. "And one day, you will grow strong, like your mother." The mother dragon smiled, or at least Mira sensed the warmth in her thoughts. They will grow strong, because they are brave, because they trust, because they will never turn away from life. Mira turned to her team. "We've learned a lot here, not just about dragons or crystals, but about ourselves. Humanity's strength isn't only in technology or weapons, it's in courage, kindness, and unity." Jonas nodded. "We protected life today, Captain. That's what counts." Petra added, "And we have friends now, friends who can teach us things we never knew." The baby dragons chirped happily, nuzzling the humans. "We trust you. We will protect you too. Humans are strong.